Jai Gurudev, can you give a brief overview of the Yoga Vashistha, Khileshwari Sao1? Jai Gurudev, the Yoga Vashistha, also known as the Maharamayana or Vashistha Ramayana, is a spiritual text attributed to the sage Valmiki and consists of a dialogue between sage Vashistha and Prince Rama. The text explores themes of consciousness, reality, and liberation, presenting a philosophy that emphasizes the illusory nature of the world and the realization of one's true self. It is divided into 6 books: Dispassion, Qualifications of a Seeker, Creation, Existence, Dissolution, and Liberation. Through stories and discussions, it guides readers on how to attain a state of enlightenment. How does the Yoga Vasistha explain the nature of reality and illusion? The Yoga Vasistha teaches that the world we perceive is an illusion, Maya, created by the mind. According to Vasistha, the true nature of reality is pure consciousness of Brahman, which is beyond all forms and phenomena. This illusory world arises from ignorance and attachments. The text uses parables and philosophical arguments to show how our sensory experiences are deceptive and encourages us to see beyond them to realize the oneness of the self with the finite consciousness, infinite consciousness. What is the significance of dispassion as described in the Yoga Vasistha? Dispassion or Vairagya is crucial in the Yoga Vasistha as it prepares the seeker for higher spiritual pursuits. Dispassion involves detachment from worldly desires and recognizing the transient nature of material pleasures. Vasistha explains that only through dispassion can one cultivate a mind that is free from distractions and delusions, allowing for a deeper understanding of the self and the path to liberation. The text discusses the importance of self-effort and grace. How are these two concepts balanced? The Yoga Vasistha balances self-effort and grace by emphasizing that while personal effort is essential for spiritual progress, divine grace is also necessary for enlightenment. Vasistha advises Rama that self-effort through practices like meditation, self-inquiry, and ethical living purifies the mind and prepares it for receiving grace. Grace, in turn, is a divine assistance that helps transcend the final obstacles on the path to liberation. Both are seen as complementary forces in the journey towards self-realization. Can you elaborate on the concept of liberation moksha in the Yoga Vasistha? In the Yoga Vasistha, liberation moksha is the realization of the self's true nature beyond birth and death, time and space. It is described as a state of absolute freedom where the individual soul merges with universal consciousness. Liberation is attained when one transcends ignorance and identifies completely with the infinite self. This state is characterized by eternal peace, joy, and oneness with all existence, marking the end of the cycle of reincarnation. What are some of the key stories or parables in the Yoga Vasistha and what lessons do they impart? The Yoga Vasistha is rich with parables, each illustrating profound spiritual truths. Some key stories include the story of Leela. This story demonstrates the illusory nature of life and the universe, showing how the protagonist Leela experiences various realms and lives within a single moment, underscoring the concept of time as an illusion. The story of Karkati. Karkati, a demon, seeks immortality but ultimately learns that true immortality lies in self-realization and not in clinging to the physical body. The story of the wood apple. This tale highlights the importance of inner perception, where a seeker learns that the external world is like a fruit's outer shell, and true understanding is the essence within. Each parable is designed to guide the seeker away from superficial understanding towards a deeper introspective realization of the self. How does the Yoga Vasistha approach the concept of karma and its role in spiritual evolution? The Yoga Vasistha views karma as actions driven by desires and ignorance that bind the soul to the cycle of birth and death. It teaches that by understanding the nature of reality and practicing detachment, one can transcend karma. Vasistha explains that through knowledge, meditation, and self-discipline, a person can neutralize the effects of past actions and achieve liberation. The text emphasizes that liberation is not achieved by action alone, but by realizing the self's unity with the cosmic consciousness, thereby dissolving the bindings of karma. How does the text guide a seeker in their spiritual practice? The Yoga Vasistha provides a comprehensive guide for spiritual practice through its emphasis on knowledge, jnana, and meditation, dhyana, and ethical conduct, dharma. It encourages seekers to engage in self-inquiry to understand their true nature. Practice meditation to still the mind and connect with higher consciousness. Live a life of righteousness and dispassion to purify the mind and heart. Recognize the ephemeral nature of worldly experiences and focus on the eternal truth. By integrating these practices, the seeker can progress towards enlightenment and ultimate liberation. What role does the teacher-student relationship play in the Yoga Vasistha? The teacher-student relationship is central in the Yoga Vasistha dialogue between sage Vashistha and the Prince Rama exemplifies this dynamic. The teacher Guru provides guidance, wisdom and inspiration, while the student Shishya must approach the teachings with humility, openness and a sincere desire for truth. This relationship is seen as a vital conduit for transmitting spiritual knowledge and awakening the seeker's inner wisdom. In your view, how relevant is the Yoga Vasistha for contemporary spiritual seekers? The Yoga Vasistha remains highly relevant for contemporary seekers as it addresses timeless questions about the nature of existence, the mind, and the path to self-realization. Its teachings on the illusory nature of the world, the importance of self-effort, and the ultimate goal of liberation resonate with the modern quest for meaning and fulfillment. It offers profound insights and practical guidance that transcend cultural and temporal boundaries, making it a valuable resource for anyone on a spiritual journey. Jai Gurudev.